Set a timer, we're gonna work on whatever task it is you want them to complete, and then come back, and it's almost like they get to earn their thing that is really kind of calming and soothing them. I don't necessarily think that's something that I hear so many people say, well, I just want them to stop. And I'm like, okay, you probably don't want these displayed out in public, because like, if I came in here bouncing a ball while I'm doing, you know, a presentation, that wouldn't be appropriate. But if I'm at home and I am trying to figure something out, and that is helping calm me to get a task done, that is something that can be used, and it's really not that problematic. Sensory processing difficulties. There are children who lights are too bright for them. Things are too loud for them. There are also children who don't feel pain as much. You're looking at a huge bruise on your child, and they're just like, I don't feel anything. These are some sensory processing things that are characteristic of autism. A lot of children are playing alone. You'll see where they're not really socially engaging with other kids. You'll come into a classroom, and you have some children that are just hanging out by themselves. And there are children who are not as social as others. Some children are quiet, and that's just their personality. But you also want to notice, is my child completely isolating themselves from the group? And so that could be a characteristic of autism. The echolalia and repetitive speech, sometimes you'll say something, and I know when I was an autism teacher, I had students that you say something, they just repeat it, and they would just keep saying it, maybe 10 times in a row. And I would encourage parents, just be really careful with what you say around your children, because you say something that's inappropriate and they come into my classroom and they've said it to 20 times, you know, they basically taught it to every child in the class. And so I'm like, you know, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful with some of the things that we're saying in front of our little ones. And so when we get to this part, we're looking at some strategies and some interventions for our little ones with autism. And no, that's not on here.